Welcome to Fiat Daily, the show where we only talk about real money, the kind that you can touch, the kind that you can smell. Now let me tell you how great the banks are. They will offer you high interest accounts. If you lock up your money for just 1 year, they can pay you rates of up to 0.7% per annum. Just think about it. You put in $100, you leave it, forget about it. A year later, you come back, you've got 70 free cents. It's just free money.
But you'll have lost money with inflation.
Silence! We all know fiat is best, because it's the only way you can pay contactlessly.
Here you go.
Unhand me, you freedom-loving hippie! Wow, I'm so sorry, guys. That was really embarrassing. If he got to you, just have a look at this chart and those gains. Although this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. But let's have a look at the market. It is a green day. We were due for one of them. A lot of the coins, however, need to grow more than they have in the last 24 hours to get back to where they were just about a week ago, just before the Bitcoin went on a rampage from 3 to 4K and above. However, there has been a few coins to do very well, namely Dash. And don't worry about that. That's the timer's just reset for the 24-hour gains. Let's have a look at the week. So Dash is up 45% in the last 7 days. Lisk is another notable grower with 72% in the last 7 days. And way down here, SYS coin, 30% in the last 24 hours. Now, it does seem like the Bitcoin train has slowed down a bit, and a lot of the lifeblood, I feel, was leaving the altcoin market to get on that train because it was crazy. 3K to 4 and beyond in a very short manner of time. As soon as that starts to slow down, I feel like some of the lifeblood would return to the altcoins. But just look at Bitcoin Cash's 140% in the last 7 days. And this is certainly spurred on by the fact that it's now so much easier. I'm not going to show the picture because it keeps changing. So much easier for miners to mine and get rewards for Bitcoin Cash than it is for Bitcoin. Now, blocks are taking around 1 to 2 minutes to form, which is too quick. Ideally, the code will position the difficulty so that it takes 10 minutes on average. So within the next few days, miners could see a very high spike in the difficulty to mine blocks, although the difficulty will still be lower than Bitcoin's because the hash power is not the same. Now, we've seen Bitcoin Cash's recent price surge a direct result of Korean investment. So you have a look at it now. Bitcoin Cash's market total, still around 50% of the volume is coming from Korea. And interestingly enough, if we have a look at Dash, see what the reason for the price was, a lot of it is coming from Korea. Here's a random tidbit of information for you. South Korea holds one of the highest national IQs of any country. Take what you will from that. Now, for a speculator, Dash can look quite interesting, especially when compared to the infighting in Bitcoin's camp with how to handle scalability, something that Dash currently doesn't suffer from. As well as that, there are only 7.5 million Dash coins minted, as versus something like Litecoin's 52 million. And a lot of those coins are going to be locked up in Dash masternodes, which help with the instant send feature, as well as other services for the network's users. Now, a Dash iOS wallet was announced a few weeks ago, which caused a price surge, but the big news for Dash at the moment is the international conference in London, September 24th, details of which are forthcoming, but it's expected they are going to talk about the debit card for Dash, the Dash debit card. Speculators love these types of conferences. We saw it in the last two for Neo. 2 conferences ago, there was a lot of price action leading up to the conference. The day's events panned out, no big news, and the price crashed for quite a while. Then the last conference we had, price was steadily climbing before it, and then it rocketed afterwards. So it really depends on what information comes out of that meeting. Now, in case you're wondering what SYS coin or Syscoin is and why it's growing, if we have a look at what it is, it's kind of a hybrid of a few ideas. They want to, 1, be a cryptocurrency. Number 2, be a decentralized marketplace within their wallet, which is a really weird idea. kind of like eBay or Amazon is what they're saying. Number 3, they want to create unique addresses. So instead of donating to QRTUVXTZ7, you could just say someone's name and a moniker like Crypto Daily, as well as an escrow service, storing digital certificates, and an encrypted messaging platform. Now, what caused a recent price hike? There doesn't seem to be any news coming out of their camp for the moment, but if you have a look at the recent price history, it's not uncommon for Syscoin to do this, at least in the past, but it seems to be business as usual. Now, I came across an interesting post on CoinDesk about how banks are going to miss the digital cryptocurrency renaissance, and there are several good reasons why. I'm just going to summarize a few of those for you. Number 1, who can they hire to help them? Who really is a crypto blockchain expert that isn't already involved in extremely lucrative projects themselves? There's not a lot of talent out there. Number 2, if you've ever worked for a corporation, you know what I'm talking about. It is very, very difficult to put good ideas through. Even things that are simple and will increase profits take weeks to months to years to implement because of the amount of red tape that they have to deal with. Number 3, there's governmental and international coordination to go through, which would just be a logistical nightmare. And lastly, number 4, fear of experimentation. A bank's reputation is really important to them, and should they lose some consumer confidence because they tried something and it didn't work, that could be devastating. As well as that, cryptocurrencies are a major threat to their whole institution. You can just imagine having been involved and immersed in centralized banking your entire life. The whole concept of not needing banks is probably a very scary one, and one they'd be slow, if ever, to embrace.
He's right. I need more fiat. Like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications, refresh this page for views, use my cloud mining discount code, use my BitConnect code, no, donate, use Set Channel as homepage, upvote on Steam.
Woo! I will see you guys in the next one.